Kapper here. It's Monday, August 20th in the evening, and I'm finally going to take a ride out, check the food plots, and hang some trail cameras. My friend Clark's been asking for updates, and to be honest, I haven't felt like even getting out of the house lately. It's been a little frustrating, but I told him I'd get out and get a food plot update, and so I'm going to do that. I also fired up, I think, 6 or 7 trail cams. So I'm going to hang some cameras to try and get myself jump started a little bit. So anyways, we're going to take a ride and check things out. First plot is going to be right past this wooden tower. So as soon as I make this turn by the wooden tower, we'll see if we have bright green or brown. And here we go. Oh boy, man, that's a lot of brown right there. Wow. Not much happening here. Let me turn the other camera on. Okay, so this first plot is a gigantic disappointment. I mean, I'm talking colossal. It's almost like I didn't even plant it, but you know, there's a little bit of wheat coming up. And I mean, it almost looks like it wasn't even disced up. I mean, me and Clark did this. Yeah, actually, yeah, okay, there's some brassica. So, giant disappointment here. I mean, gigantic for the first stop. This is the one by the wooden tower. Boy, let's hope the other ones are looking better than this. Okay, the hot zone fence is off again, and there's a pretty good amount of carnage in this corn plot. Let me show you just some of the carnage. That's deer, that's not raccoon, that's 3.5 foot high, deer, deer, deer. There's a bunch of them laying on the ground, as you can see inside. Deer, 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 and deer. So, I mean, there's some ears that are still closed, so you know, there's a few decent ones there. Let's turn the fence back on. Hot zone, I'm gonna go. A viewer sent me a parts list. I forgot who it was, to build my own next time. That's what I'm gonna do, because this is it's just not reliable, man. It's not reliable, and this has been going on since day one, you know, when you can't blame it on the weeds, because I had it all burned off. You could see, and every single time from day one, it's been shutting off, and all I got to do is the same exact thing most of the time. Take this plug in the back. All right, I can't do 2 things at once. Come on. Take the plug out, plug it back in, and listen now. Now it's back on. Simple. Simple but tragic. So if anyone from non-typical hot zone ever watches my videos, you might want to take a look at what's going on with these, because I have to do that every single time. And I know you're going to blame it on the weeds right now. I don't agree with that, because I've had this completely weed free. I got 4 of these this year, 4 hot zone fences, and all 4 do the same thing. All 4, and you see it's still running. So if it was grounding out, it would ground out right away. Let's move on. Man, you just missed the little buck ran through here. The next plot here is on the left side. The right side is clover. You gotta be kidding me. Nothing again, very, very little. Wow, Clark, I don't know what we did wrong buddy. Okay, plot number 2 is just another colossal failure. Folks, I'm going to tell you that I personally have never had these kind of problems. I've been doing this, seriously now for a decade. I kind of dabbled in it before that, and I have never, especially with fall plots. I mean, there's a few brassicas, okay, but fall plots are very easy to grow. I mean, unless it's the deer and turkey just pummeling the seed when I'm putting it down, this is very disappointing. Very, very disappointing. I mean, this is just about to a level where I should re-till it and redo this whole thing. I mean, you see a little bit of green coming up here, but I'm going to tell you, when you see the last one I did, that's what these are all supposed to look like. Boy. All right, this next plot, through the woods and down a steep crossing, and the first part is clover, so let's not get excited when we see the clover, but past the clover is the fall plot, so let's check it out. First crossing. Here's the next one. This is my highline plot, and I'd still call this one a failure. You see right out in here, you see pure brown. You see just flecks of green. This is just blowing me away. I mean, I just can't figure this out. I mean, unless the turkeys are coming in and just eating up all these seeds. I mean, the brassicas you could kind of see are coming in, but it's so disappointing. And we've been getting pummeled by rain. I mean, a lot of rain. I mean, maybe there's too much rain. I don't know. I've never had this issue with fall plots. I mean, this half is doing not even average, but at least it's coming up a little. But wow, major disappointment so far. Again, when you see the last one, which is a lot younger than these 4 that we're going to check, you'll see how it should look. So at least we got a little bit of growth over here. Thank goodness for the clover plot. It needs some attention. It needs to be mowed. I could probably use some grass spray in here, but we'll see if I can get to it or not. Let's go look at number 4. Whew, man, rough. Four-wheeler's trying to roll backwards on me. Look at that moon. Here's my alfalfa plot. I mean, there's a lot of alfalfa in there, but it needs a lot of help. Look at all this grass. It needs a lot of help. And this is just to give you an idea on how bad of a summer it was for moisture. This is the farmer soybeans. And I'm going to venture to say that they spray them on their normal schedule. It's just been global warming, crazy weather. That's just all there is to it. I'm not going to get into politics. I really don't care. I'm just trying to explain to you guys just how much rain we've had this year. I mean, August and July are usually pretty much droughts, but not this year. So kind of what we're contending with. I don't feel so bad when a professional farmer who feeds his family on this particular crop you're looking at struggles with the same struggles as I do. So let's keep moving on. I got one more plot to check out. I'm going to hang a camera on the new watering hole I made last year, and we'll keep moving. Okay, this is the last plot that Clark and I did, and it's a little bit encouraging up here, but it's still mystifying. Where's all the oats and wheat? They're gone. I mean, there's nothing. Look at this. This is just all brown dirt and clay. I mean, what in the world is going on here? I have never had this problem. I mean, we didn't roll these. These were just overseeded. I never really liked that method, but I mean, we got so much rain that the overseeding should have done well. I mean, we got some coming in here in the disc grooves. So I mean, it's not like I'm gonna till it up and replant it, but I'm just saying that it's very disappointing from what I'm used to. I'm gonna just say I mean, that. We got some decent brassica growth, but what you do not see here is you don't see any wheat and no oats either. Nothing. It's just all brassicas popping up. You know, so where did the oats? I mean, there you see a couple of tiny stalks. Once again in the groove of the disc, which is why cultipacking I like. But, oh, I'm getting rained on. Yeah, so let's see. The fence sounds like it's off over here. Yep. Let's unplug this again and plug it in. And amazing. Hear the clicking? Once again, unplug it, plug it in. Got power. And I'm still going to sit here and argue that if it was weeds, it would short out right away. The beans inside here are looking pretty dang good. I mean, we got some nice beans. Not sure how long they'll survive with the way this fence has been. So here it's raining. Stay tuned, guys. I got to get over to 211 and see what's going on over there, because I'm really curious now to see what them are doing. Hopefully them are better than here. Still got juice. If I sound a little glum, it's because I am. It's definitely disappointing. Oh wait, I got to show you that last one. All right, this last one I planted like 4 days after we planted these. And that one has blown up. I'm going to show you that one, and that's how these are supposed to be. Yeah, go ahead and rain on me. All right, a real quick update. The rice pond is nothing, bust. And the duck pond is not looking too good either. We don't have any heads yet, but I mean the stuff is coming up, the milo. So I'll hit it with fertilizer again and see how it goes. I have not done any dirt work since the last video. Nothing. All right, I'm on my way up to show you that last plot, the one that really is turning out nice. Just look at this, how pretty is that? All right guys, so here is why I'm gonna tell you the cultipacker is such an important tool. I planted this plot like 3 or 4 days after we did the ones we just looked at. The difference is I planted them all exactly the same way, exactly, with the exception of I rolled this with a cultipacker. All right, you see it is loaded with oats and wheat, and it has plenty of brassica germination. Okay, humongous difference. So if you have doubts about cultipacking, and here's the thing, we got rain on those plots a few days afterwards. The old adage goes, if you're going to get rain, you don't have to pack it or drag it or anything. Just let the rain do, you know, soak the seed in. I don't believe in that, and here's why. You're looking at it. Just my 2 cents, guys, on food plotting, but the proof is in the pudding. This thing is going to blow up. I mean, it's a carpet of green. I mean, consistently all the way across the plot. The only difference in the way I planted this and the other ones was that I rolled this. So if you don't have a cultipacker, just consider getting.